We'll get started in a second. Okay, great. Okay, let's get started. We will go ahead and just sit up nice and tall in our chair to start. Arrange your feet and your hands in a restful position. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, and just we'll take a few deep breaths here, just allowing yourself to arrive completely to your chair and to your practice this morning. Just going inside, noticing that breath, letting it deepen as you start your practice. Just taking a few nourishing, grounding breaths. Observing the things going through your mind as you're starting your practice, the emotions you're experiencing. Just letting go of your morning, letting go of the expectations for the rest of the day. Knowing that right now everything's okay. You're right where you're supposed to be. Just breathing. You can notice if it's easy to take long, deep breaths at the start of your practice. Notice if it feels good and nourishing, or if it's a bit of an effort. Not judging yourself here in your practice, just noticing, like you do with the rest of your observations throughout your practice. Just keeping yourself grounded in the moment. Start to let the shoulders grow heavy, hips heavy on the chair. Soften the expression, relax the jaw. Begin to loosen the muscles and the chest and the stomach. The spine is tall. Everything else is relaxing around it as you start to ease into your practice. Observing the space you're in, just noticing the sounds around you. Or maybe it's silent. Notice that too. Notice anything you can smell or taste. Notice what you feel against the skin, inside the muscles and the bones. Just letting yourself arrive to this moment, to your yoga practice. Next, inhale, grow the top of the head up towards the ceiling. Exhale, dropping the head down to center. Inhale, up, ear over shoulder. Exhale, down through the center. Inhale, up to the opposite side. The exhale brings you down. The inhale brings you up. Very gently. Letting the head be heavy. Shoulders are still. Starting to release tension, starting at the top of the body, working our way down. Starting with the neck and the shoulders. Keeping in touch with the breath. Inhale brings you up. Exhale lowers you down. Tipping the head to the back at any time. If you choose to, you can do a few full circles with the head. Pause if you feel somewhere that needs a little extra attention. Continue when you're ready. Just keeping in touch with inhale up, Exhale down. Noticing how this feels today. Notice if it feels easy or if there's some discomfort. Be gentle with your body. Being mindful throughout your practice. Inhale up, exhale down. Just allowing yourself to feel whatever you feel in this first opening exercise. Slowly working your way chin to chest. Let the head hang heavy. The shoulders are stacked on top of the hips. Relax here. Just take a moment. Next inhale, you can bring your gaze to center. We'll do a few sun breaths. Just inhaling the hands up overhead. Exhaling to heart center. The inhale is up, the exhale is down. Just go at your own speed. Just focus on matching your breath here. Inhale up, exhale down. Starting your practice with connecting your movement and your breath. Keeping the shoulders down away from the ears as you stretch up, filling the lungs. Good, a few more times. You can keep the eyes closed here or find a focal point. I'll let you know when we're on our last one. You can just settle into your practice, get relaxed. Finish the set you're on, take your time. We'll rest with our hands at heart center. No rush getting there. When you get there, just hold and breathe. Go within. And release the hands. Coming into a breathing exercise next before we move on. We're going to be inhaling to the count of 8. Holding for 4, exhaling for 9. We'll do this at the start of our practice and again at the end today. So when you're ready, we'll inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Now inhale, go the spine up tall. Exhale, relax into your forward fold. Coming slowly forward, take your time. Just let yourself relax here. Let the peacefulness you feel from just focusing on the breath for the first few minutes of our practice. Just let it stay with you as you go through the rest of your practice today. Just staying with the breath, keeping everything soft and peaceful, allowing yourself to stay grounded in the moment. And as you will hold, you might find that you want to try to go down a little deeper or come up for a rest. So just listen to your body, see what you need. If you have low back problems, just keep your spine straight. Try to keep the stress out of your shoulders as you hold. Keep them relaxed. The head can stay supported, or you can let it hang for a deeper stretch, whatever you feel today. Just hold and breathe. Notice where your mind goes as you rest quietly in your forward fold. You might find you need to remind yourself to come back to your breath over and over and over again throughout your practice, and that's okay. Just be happy that you noticed the thoughts coming in, you acknowledge them, you come back to your breath. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly work your way up, all the way to seated. Take your time getting there. Do a few shoulder rolls when you get to the top. We'll drop the hands. Sun breath, we'll inhale, bring them up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more time, we're gonna hold up this time, hands down. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, coming over to one side, stretching through the side of the body. Either side is fine. Next inhale brings you to center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite side. Last one, inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Coming in for a twist, inhale, tall. Exhale, bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. It's okay if they don't touch, we're just going in that direction. Gaze can go over the back shoulder if that's comfortable for you. Great. So I have my left elbow towards my right knee, looking over the right shoulder. We'll inhale back to center. Exhale, opposite side. Inhale, center. Exhale, switch. Inhale, center. And exhale, switch. Inhale, center. Exhale, release the hands. Relax the shoulders again. Do a few shoulder rolls. We'll start with our pigeon stretches. We're going to do a few stretches in our pigeon position. So I'm going to start with my right foot on top. So whichever is easiest for you is fine. You can cross your ankles or you can rest your ankle on your knee. I'm resting my right ankle on my left knee. The farther down this knee is, the more of a stretch you're going to feel here. So just do what you can. We're just stretching around the hips. Make sure you don't sink back when you bring the leg in. Stay nice and tall. Forward fold first, like we usually do. So we'll inhale, come up tall. Exhale, just start to meld over that leg, very gentle. Great. And just Notice how your body's feeling and be aware. Hold and breathe. Again, just try to keep the tension out of the shoulders, especially if you're leaning on your elbows. It's easy to let them rise up. Just send the breath to anywhere where you're feeling tension. Hold and breathe. Enjoy that feeling of just making space inside the body. Gentle with the breath. Noticing the mind. Noticing your thoughts. And bring yourself back to your breath. Just melting over that leg. A few more breaths here. Get the most you can out of this pose. If you need to make any adjustments, don't hesitate. Remember, as you hold a static stretch, you might find wiggling around can add a little bit of benefit to you. Maybe moving the shoulders side to side in the pose, or moving the head as well. Wiggling the hips around. Just see what feels good to you, or maybe you prefer just to hold very still. That's good too. Whatever you decide. We'll take one more inhale. Exhale, start to rise up. Great. We're going to come into a few twists from here. So we'll start with our usual pigeon twist. So my right leg's on top, so I will be reaching with my left hand to my right knee. So we're just reaching across. So when you're ready, we'll inhale tall. Exhale to your twist. The back arm can rest. It can hold on to the chair. You can wrap it behind your back. The gaze goes over the back shoulder. Hold and breathe. Bringing out tension and negative energy stored in the shoulders, the hips, the spine. Keeping the top of the head facing towards the ceiling. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, unwind. So we're going to keep the same leg position and come into another twist. So let's drop the hands. We'll inhale them up, sun breath. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, grow up tall. Exhale, I'm going to bring my right elbow towards my left knee. Again, it's okay if they don't touch, but twisting the opposite way that we just did. And then the gaze will go over that back shoulder. So you're twisting towards the foot that's on the floor. Just hold and breathe. Great. Now you can stay right like this, or if you want to add in a stretch for the back of the leg, you can extend and just hold on to the leg for support. It's up to you. You can also stay with the hands at the heart. Whatever you prefer is fine. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to center. Release the leg and shake out the hips. Same thing, other side. So I'm going to have my left leg on top this time, crossing the ankles or resting the ankle on the knee. Nice and tall. When you're ready, take your time. Your inhale will bring you up. Your exhale melts you over. Just folding forward. Just bring the focus right to your breath as you hold here. A few quiet moments to yourself. Focus on your breath. You might choose to continue counting the length of your inhales and exhales. Or maybe you like to attach a word to your inhale and exhale. Or a phrase, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Something simple, just to keep you here in the moment. Nowhere else you need to be right now. Just letting the hips open up, shoulders relaxed. Remember, you can wiggle around if that feels good to you today, or maybe you prefer to hold perfectly still. Just notice what you need. A few more breaths. Notice if you need to come up for a rest, or if you think you can go down a little deeper now that you've been holding. Maybe you're good right where you are. Just take a moment, go in, observe. You have all the time you need right now to get what you need out of this stretch. One more inhale. Exhale, rising up, relaxing the shoulders. Dropping the hands for a sun breath. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale tall. Exhale, coming into a gentle twist. So my right hand is reaching for my left knee. Back hand is behind the back or on the chair. And then my gaze is going to go over my left shoulder, but it's the same shoulder as your knee that's on top. Nice and tall here, just holding. One more inhale. Exhale, unwinding back to center, dropping the hands. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twisting forward in the opposite direction. So my left elbow is coming towards my right knee, and then I'm gazing over my right shoulder. So this is the opposite way you just twisted. Great. Hold here or extend that bottom leg out straight, whatever you feel your body needs today. One more inhale. And exhale, unwind, back up center and release the hips. Great. All right. Let's come into a wide leg forward fold again today. So we'll just take the knees wide. Knees on top of the ankles, so just make sure they're not wobbling around or falling forward. They don't have to be all the way out to the side, so it's going to be more of a diagonal either way, just slightly more open so that we're getting the stretch through the inner thigh and the outer thigh. When you're ready, we'll inhale, grow up tall. And exhale, just start to relax forward. Any way you like. You can hold onto the chair, reach for the floor, elbows on the knees, just folding forward. Hold and breathe here. Actively pressing the knees back over the ankles. Remembering to keep yourself focused on your breath in any way that works for you. You can stay right here or we'll add in a twist. So inhale, we'll bring one arm up, either arm is fine. Just reaching it up towards the ceiling. You can do this even if you have one hand on your knee or on the chair. One more inhale. Exhale, back down. Inhale, opposite hand goes up. Hold here. Great. Exhale to lower down. One more time each way. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, slowly work your way up. Great, we'll keep the knees wide for the next couple of stretches too. All right, so we're gonna do one more set of side stretches and we're just gonna add in the stretch through the chest and the fronts of the shoulders as well. So we'll bring the hands up, overhead, inhale. Exhale, we'll bring one hand down, either way is fine. Inhale, grow up tall. Exhale, just coming over, so you can lean on the elbow or anything that's comfortable for you. Just pressing the hip down, pulling the fingers away. Nice little side stretch. And then stay here or add in the opening through the chest, flip the palm up, press the arm back. You can bring the gaze back to look at the hands, just stretching through the front of the chest. Great. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, over. Inhale, back up to center. Exhale, other arm drops. Inhale, tall. Exhale, over. Hold for a couple breaths. Sink the hip down, pull the fingers away, create that rainbow shape. Stay here or add in the chest opener, flipping the palm, pressing the hand to the back. Great. Following with the gaze if that's comfortable. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart. Great. All right, we'll bring the legs in together, shake it out. And we'll do one sun breath to stand, and then we'll just hold there in mountain pose for a brief meditation. So we'll inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Just standing, rooted in your mountain pose. Feet planted into the floor, top of the head growing up towards the ceiling. Check in with your body, your breath. Notice how your body and your mind are reacting to your practice so far. Notice if you have any tension building up or starting to release. Without judgment, just notice. And then you can go ahead and drop your hands and just come to stand somewhere you can hold on to the chair for balance. We're going to be working on our tree pose. Just spending some time in our tree pose. So find your mountain, find your alignments, find your roots. Let the top of your head grow up tall towards the ceiling. Try to straighten out the back of the neck. The chin is slightly tucked. Just let everything relax. Find a focal point if that helps you. Taking your time, just work your way up. You can keep both feet on the floor, a foot at the ankle, on the lower leg or the upper leg. Just find where your tree pose is today. I'm actually going to do a low tree today. I did a workout that made my thighs super, super sore, so it actually does not feel great to push my foot into my thigh today. So I'm going to be here, keep an open mind, just notice how you're feeling and how you need to adjust to that. You can keep a hand on the chair or 2 hands on the chair. If you want to try adding in some movement through the arms today, you can. You don't have to. Just keep an open mind. Just nice and strong in your tree. If you fall down, slowly work your way back up. When you're ready, you can place both feet on the floor, pulling through the feet. Great. All right, we're going to come around. Same thing, other side. So your tree pose might be the same on both sides. It might not, remember. Keep your mind open, keep the body relaxed, root down, grow the top of the head up. Slowly start to work into it when you're ready. And try to find your balance if you like. Find your focal points. Adding movement through the arms. Only if you want to. Nice and gentle. Staying connected to your breath. Staying rooted and grounded. One more inhale. On your next exhale, you can come down if you're ready and just pedal through the feet. Great. All right, I'm gonna do a super slow, gentle flow today. So we'll come around to face the chair, the seat of the chair. Starting in forward fold. So nice and close to the chair to start. We'll inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, folding forward, coming down towards the chair. You can have your hands on the chair. You can reach for your legs or the floor, whatever you're comfortable with. If you have any back problems, remember to keep your back flat. Hold and breathe. Just let the body stretch here. Releasing tension from the spine, from the shoulders and the neck, the hamstrings. Few breaths here. Really just start to let that stress dissolve. Really breathing deep. Maybe again, wiggling around in this pose a little bit. Maybe wiggling the hips side to side, moving the head, yes and no. Or maybe just holding perfectly still. Letting your breath work its way through the body. One more breath here. From here, we're going to step back to downward dog. So you can have your hands on the chair. Walk the feet away. Try to have the heels on the ground. and try to press the head through the elbows, keeping the back as flat as you can, just opening up through the chest here. So like forward fold, this is really great for your hamstrings and your shoulders. And then we're just, by keeping the arms straight, we're just really getting a nice stretch through the chest as well. And if you want to, you can pedal through the feet, lifting one heel at a time. Just really focus on the breath, nice and gentle. Take one more inhale. Exhale, we'll come forward and just step the right foot forward towards the chair. We're gonna set up for a triangle. So I have my right leg, both legs are straight. The toes on the right foot are pointing towards the chair. The toes on the left foot are open towards the side. I'm gonna put my right hand down on the seat of the chair and lift my left hand up towards the ceiling for triangle. Take your time getting there. If you prefer, you can bring your hand down towards your leg. Hold and breathe. Energy in the hands. One more inhale. Exhale, come back to face the chair. Inhale, let's step that back foot in. Exhale, hold. Bend the knees. Inhale to stand. Bring the hands up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Just take a moment on your feet. Ground down. We're going to repeat and move into triangle on the left side, but just take a moment here before you worry about what's next. Check in with yourself. Check in with your breath. When you're ready, we'll drop the hands. Inhale, the hands come up. Exhale, folding forward, resting in your forward fold. You might find the same forward fold that you were just in, or you might try something different. Maybe you try holding on to opposite elbows as you rest down. Maybe you try holding on to the shins of the legs. Or maybe you're happy with the forward fold you've been doing and you stick with that. Hold and breathe. Coming into downward dog next, you can place the hands on the chair, step the feet back, try to press the head through the elbows as much as possible. Downward dog. Hold and breathe. Now setting up for triangle on the opposite side, stepping the left foot towards the chair. Toes on the left foot are pointing towards the chair. Toes on the back foot are pointing open towards the side. The left hand is down on the chair or on your leg. Right hand reaches straight up. Hold and breathe here. One more inhale. Exhale, back down. And we'll go ahead and step that back foot in. Bend the knees, standing on your next inhale. Hands come up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. Great, just take a moment here. Just feel the effects of your practice so far. If your mind has wandered at all, just take the opportunity to bring it back. Just notice how the body is feeling. Allow everything to be soft. And then we'll just come in to a few poses in table. So we'll go ahead, drop the hand, inhale up, exhale down. We'll set right up for table pose. So wrists right under the shoulders, knees or ankles right under the hips. You can hold on to the sides of the chair or be on your fists, whatever's more comfortable. Spread out the fingers and try to distribute the weight evenly. We'll do some cat-cow. Inhale, arch and look up. Exhale, round and look down. Great. And if for any reason you don't want to be doing cat-cow in this position here, you can do this seated as well with the hands just on the knees and still get the same effect for the spine. Inhale up, exhale down. And then resting in a neutral position. We're just going to come into a thread the needle before we start transitioning into our meditation time. So I'm going to peel my right hand straight up towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, bring the right arm underneath the left. Thread the needle. Great. Little twist. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, back down to table. Other side, inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm under the right. Inhale, hand comes up. And exhale, back down to your table. Great. Bending the knees, inhale to stand. Hands to the heart on the exhale. Great. Releasing the hands. We're going to take our time and work our way back down into our chair. Coming into our meditation time today, much like we came into the practice at the start of class. So just sitting into your chair, allow yourself to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you right now. Go within and allow yourself to just take a few deep breaths, settling into your chair. Letting go of the entire practice. Letting the effects of your practice just sink in, benefiting the muscles and the organs, the emotions, the nerves. Just let it all go as you relax here in your chair, taking a few long, deep breaths. Just really getting in touch with yourself right now. Starting to allow yourself to feel peaceful. You've made it through your yoga practice, and now all you have to do is sit here and breathe. The muscles in the hips can relax. Fidgety fingers and toes can be still. A tight jaw can release. Tight eyebrows can soften as you just breathe. We're going to come into a series of neck rolls as we did at the start of class. If you'd rather just sit and continue focusing on your breath in stillness, you are welcome to do that also. Otherwise, we'll inhale, grow the spine up tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, ear over shoulder. Exhale, down through center. Inhale up to the opposite side. Just matching your breath here. Just letting your mind and your body quiet down as you come to the end of your practice. Using this exercise to just create a quietness within you. Releasing any leftover tension before you start your meditation. Getting back in touch with your breath. Noticing if the neck rolls at the start of class feel any different than the neck rolls at the end of class. Without judgment, just notice. And feeling free to hold in stillness anytime you choose. And then just allowing the head to rest, chin to chest for a moment. Shoulders over the hips. Palms in a relaxed position. Maybe palms on the knees or thighs for grounding. Or face up for receiving. Inhale the gaze up. Exhale, just relax into your chair. Coming back into the breathing exercise that we started with at the beginning of class. We'll be inhaling to the count of 8, holding for 4, exhale for 9. When you're ready, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Twice more. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Release control of the breath. Or if you like to, you can continue counting your inhales and exhales. Whatever is speaking to you right now, feel free to just go in that direction. And as we come into our body scan, we're going to imagine ourselves starting to be filled with a golden white light, a healing, calming, soothing light, creating peace and space inside the body, taking away pain as it travels through. So imagine it filling you from the tips of your toes up into the feet, the heels, and the ankles, up into the shins and the calves, the lower legs, into the knees, the thighs, all around the hips, the stomach, and the low back, all the way up the spine, into the middle back, the shoulders, around the ribs and the upper stomach, the chest, the neck, the tops of the shoulders, down the arms, into the elbows, the lower arms, the wrists, hands and fingers, up into the neck, the jaw, the chin, the cheeks, the nose, back of the head, eyelids, eyebrows, and forehead, and the top of the head. Picturing your body completely filled with this healing light. Picture yourself sitting in your chair, glowing in this light, allowing it to heal you and free you, to fill you with peace and gratitude. Feeling completely comfortable, knowing you're where you need to be. Coming into our guided visualization, closing your eyes if you haven't already, as long as that's something that's comfortable for you. Just simply imagining yourself in a beautiful forest on a summer morning. Imagine it had rained the night before, so the leaves are wet. The sun makes it look like they're sparkling and covered in glitter. You can still smell the fresh rain from the night before, but the sun is out now. The sky is blue, and everything is so fresh and new and beautiful. Hear your footsteps as you walk along a path. Hear the birds and the trees. Maybe you hear voices of others also walking through the forest. Hear the breeze and the leaves. Paint the picture in your mind. Fill in the blanks. Just allow yourself to get lost in this beautiful visualization. We'll rest quietly here for about a minute. You can gently start bringing yourself back into the room by wiggling your toes and fingers, letting the movement spread into the hands and feet. Maybe gently, slowly opening the eyes, stretching out the arms and legs if you like to. Bringing some energy and movement back. And then just coming to sit up tall in your chair. We'll take one final sun breath together, dropping the hands. Inhale, bring them up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.